guys, welcome to another video. This week I'm going to be showing you something a little bit different than my normal painting, and I just want to let you in on the process of how I clean my watercolor brushes. This, as you can see, is dirty water. I'm going to be using this for the primary cleaning process, as well as I have this brush soap. If you look up brush cleaner, this is like the main brand that you'll see. To be honest, I don't even know what brand it is. I'll probably include it in the place where you find information. But I've had this container of brush soap for a long time. If you don't have brush soap, you can also use like a nice gentle hand soap that doesn't have a ton of crazy chemical ingredients. My brushes are a mix of synthetic and natural hairs, so I'm just, be gentle. Be gentle on your brushes is the primary thing. So to get started, I have a lot of calligraphy brushes, and those have really long fibers. So what I like to do is I like to get them wet first and then just kind of swirl them around in the soap. I want to make sure that they are completely saturated in the soap and, kind of give them a nice little massage, rinse them up, and they're going to be feeling much better after that. It's actually really surprising when you're cleaning watercolor brushes. You rinse them in water and then you see some residual color and you might go, oh, I guess it's just stained, like in this one. It was rinsed in water after I cleaned it. It was thoroughly rinsed, but there's some things where you just need a little bit of soap to get them out. And as you can see, almost right away, that color is coming out of this brush. And this brush is going to be very happy and very grateful that I took the time to clean it, because look at all that gunk. And as you can see around the outer edges, I don't really clean this container, and it just kind of gets used over and over, and I clean my brushes. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting at my desk here and rinsing my brushes in 2 containers of water, my dirty water from painting, after oh, look how happy you are. You're so happy and clean. So I'm rinsing my brushes in the water after I clean them. But that's not the final step. Of course, rinsing the brushes in dirty water isn't quite going to be enough to get them clean and get all of that residual soap out. But you can kind of think of it as, right now, my brushes have been rinsed in water after they've been soaped. This is another surprising brush where it doesn't look particularly dirty, but when you take the time to actually clean it, you'll find that there is some residual paint hanging out in there. So after I clean all of my brushes, I will go ahead and run them under running water. Oh, you're so happy now. And that will get the last of the residual soap out. The reason I like to do it this way is, one, I don't want to wash my brushes in front of the sink. I don't really want to stand in front of the sink and run them under running water for every individual brush. I'd rather just give them a good rinse and allow that residual soap to kind of act as like a conditioner. I think that if you were only ever rinsing your brushes in water and never took the time to apply any kind of soap or cleaner to them, it would almost be like if you were washing your hair and never used shampoo or conditioner. You only ever used water. Sure, you could get some like loose bits of dirt and things out, but you're never going to deep clean your hair. And over time, it's just going to get dirtier and dirtier, and it's going to get less and less clean, and that can actually affect, moving back to the brushes, we're not talking about hair anymore, that can really affect the longevity of your brushes, how long they'll last, and also the function of them. I imagine that they wouldn't hold as much water and they just wouldn't come to as nice of a point if you didn't take the time to clean them. So after that, we're gonna move into the bathroom, and this is probably the only time you'll ever see my bathroom, and I'm going to clean up my brushes and run them under running water. You can also saturate your brushes in soap and let them sit without rinsing them, and just let the soap sit until you get to this running water stage, and that can kind of work as a conditioning stage if your brushes have some deeper stains, or if you want to just give them some time to sort of deep clean and sit and soak, or if you're using a different medium like wash or acrylics or something, you can let them sit a little bit longer. The final step is just to I run them over a dry, clean paper towel and twist them as I go. This is going to help to restore them to their natural restore their natural points, and it gets the last bits of excess water out, and then I just let them dry flat on the table. I don't want to put them upright again because I don't want that water to soak back downwards. Just let them dry flat on the table, and then when they're dry, I'll put them back in my brush holder container thing. And that's it for this week. Just a quick video to show you how I like to clean my brushes and take care of them. I'll see you next week, guys. Thanks so much again for watching this video as always, and bye!